Okay, hi friends. So, I have been working on my focus and my clarity. This is Captain Jack. We found him in the street when he was just like this big, this big, this big. And anyway, so I've been working on this idea. I fell into this wormhole of YouTube videos about frequency and vibrations and quantum leap and how like time isn't linear and how like you can have whatever you want as long as you are putting out the vibes and the frequencies to attract it, and that energies attract into, not chase, and we attract and all these things. And I've just been completely obsessed with this idea. And I've been watching all these YouTubers talking about it. And like, I really just love the idea of trusting the universe, believing in yourself, doing the right thing for yourself and for, just everything around you, and that it's important to focus on yourself and not worry about what other people are doing. And if other people are dragging you into a place that doesn't align with where you want to be and where you want to go, then those aren't the people that need to be in your little circle of the universe. And so with that, I've gotten a lot of clarity. I've been really like stressed out over this business that we've created because I'm at the point where like my expenses are more than my income, and that's not fun. And so I've been like trying to figure out, like, I've been just racking my brain for months, like, what am I doing wrong? Or like, why are these other companies getting tours and we're not? And all this stuff. And I've been just full of self-doubt, and it just like makes me shut down and close off and like recluse. And I've just been like in a really weird place trying to like get to the next stage. And I'm not really at the next stage yet, but I feel like I've been working on this idea of like quantum leap and vibrations. And so like you have to already act and feel and be the version of yourself that you want to be. So like, last year and all of my tipsy taco days, I was partying too much, I'm not really, that's not really who I am. It was fun at the time, but I needed to get back to the version of me that's sober and productive. So that was a transition, was like really just focusing on my sobriety and sticking to it and being the version of myself that I wanted to be. And, with creating content, like if I was 25 and, in college or whatever, and like had time to mess around, I would totally be a gazillionaire YouTuber. But I'm like past that stage of my life. I don't have the patience to sit down at a computer and edit a video that I've made. Like I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So I've like lacked in this content like realm because I feel like I don't do it because I don't want to do the post production. And so I guess this video is kind of taking a stance on breaking through that wall and like making a compromise with myself. Like if I want to make content but I don't want to do the post production, then make the content and don't do the post production. Just do it. So like my thing is not going to be 3-hour videos. It's going to be short reels. And that's my thing. So like when I'm out on the water, you're going to get a clip of the manatee. When I'm out, at a trade show, you're going to get a clip of me walking through vendor booths. And that's it. I'm not doing editing in post-production, and I've made a life decision today. And that was the inspiration for making this video, is that you have to like see what you want to do, and like what you can do and what you're able to do. And like if it's too much of if you're like going around in circles in your brain about it, then it needs to simplify. Bring it back. Take it in. Just do it. So like, when Destiny and I were at Tipsy Taco, we used to joke, we would say, okay, that problem solved, next problem. Let's move on to the next problem, because there's always going to be something, and you need to simply just fix the problem right now so that you're ready for whatever the universe throws at you next. So that is my TED Talk for today with Captain Jack. And later today, when Scotty and Ryan get back from fishing, I'll show you a clip of the fish that they caught, and maybe I'll be able to catch them cleaning it. Not the gross part, just like the cool part. And so yeah, anyway, I'm just really focusing on my vibrations and the version of myself that I want to be. And I decided what my revenue streams are going to be, what I'm going to focus on, how I'm going to make it happen, where I want, so visualizing where I want to be too. So I know that I want to have small bungalows on the river, and Scotty knows that he wants to have a house off Dixie Shores on the water and watch the sunrise and the sunset every single day. And all these things. I want a camper van. I want to be able to run down to Manasota Key on a Tuesday because I have nothing else going on that day, and I want to bring Kitty and Tony with me, and Scotty will be out fishing and doing whatever he does, and I want a camper van. That's what I want. So you have to visualize yourself in it. I'm driving down the road with Kitty and Tony in the back, and we're going on an adventure, and we're gonna go find a place to paddleboard, and then maybe we'll stay and take a nap or spend the night in the camper van because we can, or maybe we'll go home late that night. I don't know. It's whatever. But I need to be spontaneous, and I need to be wanderlust, and I need a camper van to do that. So that's part of my vision board. So I've really been working on visualizing who I want to be, and and just attracting the energies to get there, and putting out the frequencies to tune to the right channel, and all these things. And if anybody is interested in all of the different things, I'm looking at my notes. I have all these notes all over the place of all the things that I've been working on. And if anybody's interested in hearing about the vibrations and the frequencies and all that stuff that I've been soaking in and absorbing, just let me know, and maybe I can talk about that in one of my 3 to 10 minute clips. But for today, this was my first content video because I have a lot in my brain that I need to get out, and I'm not doing post-production to do it. So that's it for now, and say goodbye to Captain Jack, and we'll catch you later. Bye.